back to another episode of Library of Runia, where we're advancing through the game as usual. We're fighting, we're making story progress while dealing with abnormalities. What was our last story progress? I think we're supposed to get to level 15, like, we were dealing with the little mad dogs guys, and we defeated like the Lobotomy Corporation. But anyway, for this abnormality, I'm still thinking if it's a tool abnormality, I'm still placing money on the behavioral adjustment item. But if I had to guess an abnormality, I want to guess, like, what was it called? It's like the first abnormality to get. What's it called? Like 1 sin and 1,000 good deeds? I want to guess that. Child of the Galaxy. Have will restore 10% HP at the start of the feat. Does not activate the turn. So what? That's does not go below. One step upon taking lethal damage to Juicy. Turn to be another ally. Yeah, I'll see. So first scene, there's an ally with HP including so characters lose 10%. On the 10 Glimmer. I shut feel granted of happiness beyond. I forgot because I'm a stupid idiot. Really? Just cancel my turn completely. Yeah, sure, fair. Alright, I got him loaded up. Let's do this. Wow, it's always something. Like, I send characters in as is, they get wiped out, I re-gear them up, then just complete 180 and I wipe the floor with the enemy. Just every time. It's always just that mix and match of the frustration of that quick frustration of losing and then that quick satisfaction of winning. Hey, did you know that art is inseparable from alcohol? Oh yeah, I heard that. Say art is all about the flashes of inspiration, right? You know it. Maybe we're on the same page after all. Oh, you brought different booze this time. Absinthe? This is the liquor with a legacy that's so deeply tied to art, it's almost legendary. Since I'm in charge of arts, I could use some I can't read. Stimulation to work like a real artist. This one's pretty strong, but it's charming nonetheless. What if Angel scolds us like the last time, though? And we can worry about that later. Works for me. By the way, just thought I'd mention there's no need to worry about courtesy and stuff with me. It's more comfortable for me to go with courtesy. Alright then. Look at this glowing green liquor. It's just like the arts of the city. Imitations that are provocative, but nothing else. Imitations of imitations, in fact. Though I don't see any point in being original either, I'm likely someone or something else's imitation too. As if stuff like originality or art even matters in the city in the first place. All those self-proclaimed artists are nutcases. They seem to be mistaking emulation that's stronger than usual for art, just like how I'm praising this drink as a work of art. The pianist must have been one hell of a stimulant then. I heard that its music was a hair-raising masterpiece that awoke this gray state from its ennui. Well, the intensity was unprecedented, that's for sure. And some were still hungover from that performance, like they were slammed with real strong booze. How about you? I must be one of them, I suppose. Never heard that kind of music before. Guess you've taken a liking to art, talking all about this. True, if I could choose to live a different life, I might have been a painter or something. Painter, huh? I'd be able to quietly express all of my emotions on the painting. Maybe I could have lived a humble life just like that. And how would a modest man like yourself end up getting involved in something as grandiose as curing humanity? Really is a mystery. Not even sure. I think I wanted to be of help to someone. Oh, someone? Perhaps your first love? Wasn't love really? Even if it were, it wouldn't have worked out anyway. But I was still holding on to the hope that I can make something better. That if I let go of my life, I could bring a bigger hope to some other person. That's why I participated in the research. That's why I stood against Angela. Isn't it about time we ended this stalemate? We're at the dawn of the 4th day. If you are to drag on any further, we'll be left no choice but to terminate all of you instantly. I'm with you on this one. We're never going to beat you at this rate. I didn't fight to spread only a meager half of the light. Gabura! How could you agree with her? We might lose everything. I'm with Angela too. Enoch's death deserves a better meaning than this half-baked light. I am not willing to gamble with everything we've worked for. Say, Angela, if what you're saying is true, does that mean the employees who died in this place can come back as well? Indeed, you and your employees will pick up with brand new bodies. That doesn't erase all the pain we and the employees went through. You can revive the bodies, but the memories remain. and all of our hard work too. Even if this deal were put through, it would only delay the inevitable. How can we trust you not to betray us yet again? Betray? Don't be absurd. Here we are. Have we ever gathered around a table calmly discussing what we should do with this light? We haven't. I'll make sure to keep this promise though. Both you and I require the light in its whole, albeit for different reasons. I could use this residue of light left for me right now, but I much prefer to have all of it. So I'd like to live more. I don't care if you want to die or not. I want to live my own life. I'd like to learn more about the city and about the world I live in. Angela, once we've reclaimed all of the light, you are free to lay judgment upon me when that time comes. Though I won't sit back, of course. That is all I have to offer. No one else objects, I'll proceed with it right away. I shall become a sentinel once more and watch your every action. It appears that we all have come to an agreement. Don't worry, I have plans to let this be the end. I have no plans to let this be. Life will call out to you once again, so take a nap until then. Whoever said is out loud they want to die is lying. They actually want to live more than anyone, so they express that urge in one way or another. On the other hand, when someone is genuinely willing to die, they end up disappearing silently. When Angela said she wanted to live, I felt something within me. That I wanted to live too. No one really wants to die, man. They all seem to regret it moments before death. Well, it's usually too late for them by the time they realize that. So well versed in that kind of stuff. You get to see all kinds of people when you work as a fixer. When I saw that desperation to live, I was reminded of the many employees who died right in front of my eyes back in Lobotomy Corp. It's ironic how we're trying to save humanity and couldn't save the people right next to us. That's when I thought, if I could live more, what would I want to do? It's a good idea to think about your next move, yeah. How about you, Roland? Are you gonna go back to being a fixer once you're free? Well, I'll have to think more on that. We have a long way to go. Let's give it our best shot. Alright, here's to us. I can toast it out, alright. Here's to us. Alright, let's see what we got. Pebble, do you like it? More than you feel like me? Isn't it obvious? I know everything. Whatever you do, wherever you go. Single ally. At the start of each scene, 3 random pages in hand gaining Pebble status excludes on-play pages. Recover 3 to 7 in HP upon using pages with the Pebble. Lose 1 to HP upon using pages without the Pebble. Oh. It rewards you for using the right pages, but at the same time punishes you from using others. Teardrop. I hear his whispers and breath. Pitch black darkness follows, just like the night I met him. Single ally. Dice power +1 on death. All characters take 50%. His damage max 60. All characters. Does that include characters on my side, or is that just enemies? A token of friendship. The pebble dropped into your hand, sparkles, sways, these tickles, and eventually becomes the universe. All allies. For 3 scenes, all allies recover 10% max HP at the start of the scene, maxing out at 12. Urban Plague. He says I don't have a disease. Down my dear. It's all thanks to me that you can keep your position as head of the southern branch, so maybe you should return some of that favor, no? I know, that was the deal. What do you want this time? I want your crew to take care of the things on this list. I think I might be able to locate it soon enough. These are all ridiculous requests. Well, though we You have the right team for this. Let me guess. Section 2? Yes. See, I'm a very considerate person, Thelma. The library is on the list as well, now appointed as an urban plague by the Hannah Association. That's the one I'm particularly interested in, actually. Roland. Yeah? Huh? If your estimation is correct, we'll have to thoroughly prepare ourselves for fights from major syndicates and even weeks from now on, right? That was the third surprising thing to happen to me here. What nonsense are you going on about this time? You just called me Roland. Because that's your name. I mean, yeah, but never referred to me with my name before. My level of trust for you has increased, and I want to reinforce our enmity, so I tried referring to you in relatively more intimate terms. Is there a problem? Come on, that's a boring answer. It's been a long while since anyone called me by my name. Still, the last time I heard it was from my family, I guess. Didn't you say that your grandma disappeared long ago? Oh, I had a wife, you see. Really? Why are we just hearing about this now? Like, if he really cared so much about his wife, you'd think we would have heard about it sooner or something. Whatever. His priorities are his, I guess. That's intriguing. Huh. You're not intrigued by the fact that someone like me gets to get married, right? You're intrigued by the whole concept of this inefficient practice among humans known as marriage, right? Please tell me more about your marriage. Just as a heads up, it's an overall banal story with some sad moments. Don't think you really like it. I'm always open for new stories of others. Says the one who won't even tell me the story of her own life. I can't bring myself to recount that story ever again. I'm simply too sick of it. It's a boring and trifling story that looped over and over for 10 millennia. Imagine reading the same book for 1 million years. You'll surely grow to resent it. I'd have choked myself by the time around the 5th time I'd be forced to read a boring book. Well, anyway, I used to work my ass off. Had nothing better to do. I wasn't a bad fit for work or for fixer work, coming from a rough background and all. Well, as I kept working like a busy bee, I got a house in a decent spot and met a so-called soulmate. She was such a tough woman. When I looked at her back, I felt the comfort of finding a place to belong to, something I couldn't feel even when I bought my house. I made so many attempts to try and catch her attention. Oh, am I dragging on too long? It's fine, please continue. Oh, white-haired woman. An accent, I'm assuming it's a mace, right? I get a bunch of opportunities to see her since we were in the same industry. My wife was a pretty highly graded fixer, by the way. She was dependable for a reason. Anyway, countless ups and downs later, we tied the knot. I put it simply here, but the heartache I felt in those twists and turns was real, you know? I put it simply here. Both of us had piled up a hefty amount of money from working like dogs, so we decided to quit being fixers for a while and spend a peaceful time together. This part is kind of corny, but happy is the only word to describe how I felt, really. I was alone my whole life, finally I had someone to rely on. All I had to worry about was what to have for lunch, where to take a stroll in the evening, and what to name our child and stuff. Then one day I got an urgent call from a friend asking me to do a request far away from home. You can probably guess where this is going by now. The job wasn't a huge deal, but the pay was alright, so I decided to take it. The lady who lived with me said okay too. I was dispatched to a district famous for Pagion, which was my wife's favorite food. I could almost see her mouth water at the thought of eating it when she sent me off. To live up to my better half's expectation, I purchased a stasis preservation box from U-Corp, presented with a warm Pageon that's straight from the kitchen. But a huge incident occurred in my home district while I was away. The house collapsed, and my wife died along with our child. She was still pregnant. Oh no. I cried for a long while, cursing this world and the city. I writhed and struggled trying to earn this happiness, so why does it have to slip out of my hands so easily? Alright, that's the end of my story. Wow, I was not expecting that. This kind of stuff can happen to anyone in this city. It's only a matter of endurance. And you could endure that trial? I'm trying to settle it on my own terms. What was the second most surprising for you, by the way? Oh, that working here suits me better than I thought, I guess? I'm saving the biggest surprise for the last. It's no fun to spoil everything at once, is it? Fine then. I'll leave you with sorting the rest of the books. Transfer passive abilities? Okay. Through passive attribution, you can slot the passive abilities of one key page into another. You can check the list of key pages that possess the other key pages, usually known as enhanced abilities, and see a list of key pages that are currently attributed to others. Then click on the open a passive attribute menu. Step 1. Click on a key page to attribute it to a current key page. Step 2. The list of attributed key pages. Select the passive ability you like to use. Each passive ability has a cost, and key pages have a cost threshold along with a max quantity that limits how many passive abilities can be equipped at the same time. But I can see here like one it has 1, the second one is 1, the third one is 2, and it says 3 out of 10. Also, no more than one same passive ability can be equipped at once. So you can't stack multiples of the same thing to stack the same ability higher. So like stacking the same ability up multiple times to make it super powerful instead of different abilities all the time. Let's check the... Okay, let's see. Wait, what? This cost book. What the hell? Taste of sweepers never cease to surprise. Always disgusting in new ways. Never realized there could be some flavors of filth. Reminded of taste the fixer we ate. Was soft, was happy. Wait, the Carnival? Are these the freaking flesh mutant monsters from Lobotomy Corporation? Like the little clown guys and the scorpion things? Ugh! Freaking bastards! Hard to eat, but tasty? Produced good silk. Was satisfied. Must be on sweepers for another week. Because we must spin more silk? Index gave much prescript. What if Mother of Sweepers move before we finish? We hunt and feast, must weave cloth. No? Wondered if we have plans when sweepers start retaliation. If they all seriously try to eat us, we must have limits? Sweepers are quiet for now? Reasons unknown. Index has its gaze on us. We only make fabric as prescriptive pointed. No other prescript from Index? None? No need to worry. Index's good friend? Hello, everyone. Oh, Lord. I didn't get best view of them before, but damn. Greetings? Greetings. Messenger? Greetings. Yes, thanks for the greetings. I'm here to give you guys a new prescript. Head to library? Have other paper with you? This is no prescript. You're right, this is an invitation to the library. It's needed according to the prescript. Must go to library? We must eat sweepers and weave fabric. Can we eat messenger? Will it be tasty? Would produce good silk. No, I'm afraid not. You guys must obey the prescripts, remember? You want to continue your silk making business, no? If you don't follow your prescripts, the proxies will visit you. Prescript comes first for us? If we break order, prescript will not forgive? Perhaps library have new ingredient to make new silk with? Since I'm done delivering the prescript, I'll be on my way. I'm sure you guys are already aware, but don't forget what happens if you fail to carry out any prescript. Sorry to interrupt, but we're here to receive our fabric. Hello there, it's the Kurokumo clan, a Thumb subsidiary, right? Greetings, Kurokumo clan? We'll take the new fabric requested by the Thumb. The payment is in the briefcase. By the way, I'm certain a finger bow is about to begin, and this is a rather frivolous behavior from the Index. What should we do, Dame? He may be a simple messenger, but he's still an excellent member of the Index. It will be difficult to take him on by our own. It is a valuable opportunity nonetheless, especially since the messenger is alone right now. Sure, all I do is deliver words from above. The Index is the same as always. Now then, why don't we go our own ways if we're done with all business here? The Carnival can visit the library. We can take our fabric, and Mr. Messenger probably has places to be. Is that an organization producing fabric? Yep, quality fabric is a rarity. Tailors are just pouring as syndicates and fixers. Those guys seem to be operating underground. Looks like they're eating people to make silk. What's so special about it? Isn't it just the same old piece of cloth? Nuh-uh, that's not your ordinary textile, ma'am. You still have a lot to learn. There's a good reason a lot of hotshots in the city are dressed in normal-looking attire and not plate armor. You've seen it from the guests, but those aren't just regular clothes. A high-quality fabric can provide just as much protection as an augmentation procedure. Not even money can buy top-of-the-line fabric sometimes. Some can only be earned by joining memberships of workshops or tailors. Some things in this world are entangled in a complex web of interests like fame and stuff, which can't be cleared with money alone. Some things in this world can't be bought with money. I'm starting to feel dazed from all this information. Well, that's enough of that. Why don't we close our eyes for a moment and make a wish? And you aren't helping at all. But you gotta pray that the prescripts don't target the library. Okay, I can close my eyes and make a wish. Are you actually playing along? I wish for you to stop babbling nonsense. Huh. Anyway, things could get real messy once a prescript points at the library. The Index, one of the five fingers, is going to be after us. They'll do anything to keep coming for our asses. The Index? That's one of the 5 giant syndicates that rule over the back streets. They're called such because they literally have all the back streets in their hands. It's simple, really. Anyway, the 5 fingers have enough power and influence to rival the wings, so nothing good will come out of opposing them. And the index is like a group of zealots, as they obsess over the orders they call prescripts. For them, prescripts are something they must follow. Yup, prescripts must be carried out, as they say. And we have a subsidiary of the thumb butting in too. I just hope things don't escalate too much. Whoever may visit, we simply do our best to receive them. Hungry. Want? Can't spin new kind of thread. Excited? Greetings, guests. Greetings. Greetings? Greetings. Okay to eat. Could produce wonderful silk? Will make pretty blue silk? Seems she would taste even worse than sweepers? True? Does not seem human. Even the monster creatures recognize her not being a human. It seems like every single character that comes in just instantly recognized it. Is it that obvious? Is it really that obvious? Am I not seeing some here? Because even the inhuman creature or monster looking entities can instantly recognize a not human when they see it. Want to eat something tasty now? Tired of disgusting food. I'm Angela, director and librarian. May you find your book. Such short greeting. So insincere too? Disappeared. I'll just go with that. Let's see how this goes. So these two are getting up against him while he's going after her. Place. Ouch. I think I'll spin them. 2. Got one down. Now, that long time calling has died. Is dangerous to get really aggressive? Oh, I gotta skip that person's turn. Besides hacking for like going to people, sorry. Wait, is it? Did they always get? Were they always getting like 2-side dice, or am I just, or did that change? Well, it doesn't really matter now that he's gone. Victory. Curtain call for the reception of the Carnival. Exhausted? Tired? Want rest? Does he have to talk like them now? I got enough of their speech patterns from them. Stop! Does hungry want out? Want amputated? Bones melt. I still won't die. Sorry, man. I'll stop there. Even Angela. So Angela, I agree not to stop. I get enough of it from them themselves. Don't need to hear from you. Either of you. So what do you think will happen next? Looking at how things are going, we're pretty much guaranteed to confront at least one of the fingers. We've already heard the thumb and the index. Any one of them is going to be a huge pain in the ass. I look forward to it. Oh, of course you do. I'm the one doing all the fighting and bleeding for you. I know this goes without saying, but I am thankful for what you do. Sure you are, ma'am. In any case, let's give it our best shot. I think I'll burn a couple of them. Alright, let's see what we got. 4 pretty good pages. Add fascinating power to each other's hands. Even their cards. Well, at least the cards are good, like this one. Well, good for as long as the enemy doesn't actively resist piercing damage, but you know, we'll worry about those kinds of phrases when we get to them. Nice die gains 2 strength at the end of each scene. 1 damage. But still, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. But thank you so much for watching. This has been the Library of Runia. All I'm gonna ask is the usual. Comments are appreciated. And you know how to do that if you want to do it, but I'm always trying to read them. Trying my best to read them all. Well, thank you anyway. Thanks so much for watching at least, and until next time, I will see you guys around.